So for me, being a software engineer is a very rewarding career path. I love my job and I love going to work every day. And honestly, I'm so grateful that I'm able to do what I do and feel fulfilled. But with that being said, being a software engineer definitely comes with its share of struggles. Today I'm going to talk about 2 struggles that I think every developer, programmer, or engineer can relate to. Okay, so the first thing is people think I literally know everything about technology. Whether it's computer repair, hardware, networking, viruses, literally whatever it is, people just assume I know these things. When someone comes to me with a problem related to technology and I tell them that I have no idea what's going on, they seem shocked and they usually have a response like, "Well, I thought you were a computer whiz." Nope. Just a guy who, does software development. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with your camera, Bob. Assuming that a software developer knows everything related to technology is like assuming a coffee shop barista knows everything related to making a cup of coffee from the coffee bean's origins to where it was farmed, to the plant it was processed in, and the process it was shipped in. Yeah, that's probably a pretty bad analogy, but it's pretty much all I could think of at the time. And I was in a coffee shop, so yeah. Anyways, you get the point. Don't even get me started on people asking me to get viruses off their computer. I cannot tell you how many times this has happened to me. Most of the time, people asking me to remove viruses from their computer aren't really because they have a virus, but just because they have a weird problem on their machine that they don't understand, so they just assume it's a virus. Oh, hey Kenny, how you doing, man? Oh, hey, I'm doing good. Good, that's great. I'm doing super well, by the way. Thanks for asking. Hey, I wanted to ask you, I think my refrigerator, it got a virus on it or something. Do you think you could take a look at it? Did you say your refrigerator? I guess, what do you mean? Yeah, for some reason, whenever I open it up, it just won't stop yelling at me. Your fridge is yelling at you. You see what I mean? So yeah, you think you know what's going on, right? Yeah. I'll look into it for you. Help me. So another thing that's a struggle is people always pitching me their app ideas. Don't get me wrong, I love to hear about people's ideas when it comes to software. It's actually one of my favorite things to talk about. If you have a good idea for some software that's useful, then that's awesome and I want to hear about it. If I can give you some advice or guide you in the right direction, I'll be happy to give you my opinion. But some ideas are just, I don't know, bad?
Yo, Kenny, what's up, dog? Yo, listen, I got this crazy idea, right?
An idea for what?
Yo, this the idea for the next big thing, homie.
Big thing? Yeah, let me hear about it.
Alright, so, listen to this. So, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Toys R Us.
Yeah, you know they actually went out of business?
Taco Bell, Bed Bath & Beyond. We gonna combine all these apps into one big, crazy app. I was thinking, you could create the app, right? And I'll give you 1% of all the money we make, and I'll take the rest because it was my idea, right? It's gonna make us rich. What do you say? You win?
Yeah, sounds like a great idea. Am I in? Let me check my schedule. Yeah, looks like my schedule is pretty booked for the next 5 years, but great idea, keep thinking. I'm always put in an awkward position when someone tells me their idea and it's just horrible or it's already been done before. But I always try to be as constructive as possible, I guess. I also hate when people assume that I'll work on their idea in hopes that it'll become this big thing. Sure, if it's a good idea and I'm genuinely interested, I'll let you know if I want in. But that rarely happens. I don't really think most people understand how much work goes into creating their idea from a software development standpoint, which is totally understandable. If you don't have a technology related background, then it's easy to just assume that these things are easy just because it's been done so many times. I'll even admit with things unrelated to technology, like baking a gourmet cake, I just assume that it's not that difficult, but in reality it is. Unless you're somebody in that industry, you'll never really understand how much work actually goes into something like that. Recently, I've been trying to really just appreciate how much time goes into just everything that I use in my day-to-day life. In today's world, everything is just so fast paced, and it's just so easy to expect things to happen so quickly for us. I mean, I'll be honest, sometimes when I'm using the internet and it's running slow, I just get super frustrated. But then I remember how much thought and design went into the process of creating this thing called the internet, and how we're able to load any information that we want on demand. It's a really beautiful thing when you put it in perspective like that. Wow, that got deep. Yeah, so I'm gonna end on that note. I genuinely hope you got some kind of enjoyment out of this video. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, @KennyGunderman. I want to hear some more hashtag relatable things that you experience as a developer. But anyway, that's it for me. Peace, guys.
Yo, Kenny, so you know how you said no to my idea? Well, I went to Jack Up the Block and we made it. And guess what? We just sold it to Amazon for billions. Now we rich.